Alright guys, welcome back to another video, and today we're here to take a look at the Bobovr S3 Pro head strap here on the Quest 3 that I have here behind me. And we're going to do a quick comparison, just some quick first impressions on this thing, on me getting it on the Quest 3. You guys know I also have a Quest 3S, which is where I moved my Elite strap that I've been having for a while now. Here's the Elite strap on the Quest 3S. And then, like you see behind me, here is the Bobovr strap. This is the first time that I've used the Bobovr on the Quest 3. I did use it on the Quest 2. That was a long time ago. We've come a long way from then, and I haven't used it, like I said, on the Quest 3 since then. Never have used one with a fan before. And I'm excited to see what this does for me. And the reason I even consider this change was for two reasons. One is I hadn't met a Quest 3S that I had a couple of friends come over and play when I was playing on the Quest 3 and they were on that. And everyone hates the default strap. Everyone finds it uncomfortable. They're always adjusting it while you're playing and stuff like that. So I knew I wanted to get something, and I was like, you know what? If I'm going to get something, I might as well put the Elite strap on that and then get the Bobovr, which is probably the most popular strap out there, and kind of test it and see what I think of it on the Quest 3. Since I'm going to do it, I might as well try something new and different. And if anything, I can rotate this one to the Quest 3S and then put the Elite strap back on me if I end up not liking it. That was the reason number one, one of my reasons. The other reason, probably a bigger reason that I wanted to try this, is I've been playing a lot of Horizon Worlds. You guys have seen a lot of Horizon Worlds videos, and there's going to be more to come, and I'm having a lot of fun with that and doing those videos for you guys, so you guys seem to be getting a lot of enjoyment out of that. But man, does the battery die quick when you're playing. It's not just Horizon Worlds, it's any Quest 3 game, because yes, the Elite strap gave me more battery life, as you can see here on the Quest 3S. That I had. I was using on the Quest 3, and I would get probably somewhere between 2 to 3 hours before my Quest 3 was completely dead. So that's not just the Elite strap battery pack. That is with the Elite strap on and with the Quest 3 running. I would get roughly 3 hours of playing Horizons before I was low on battery, and then I would have to sit there and plug in and be directly attached to my wall, and that's not fun. And I was like, you know what? I need something better than that, because I find myself playing a lot longer with some friends that I made online. You know, sometimes 4, 5, even 6 hours of straight gameplay. There was one day I was in VR for like 8 hours straight, which is unheard of for me. I've never been in VR for 8 hours. You know, playing different games throughout the day and then playing Horizons at night. 8 hours in there. It was insane. But the point is those are my two main reasons that I wanted to check this out. So we're going to do some quick impressions on what I think about it so far. So let's go ahead and get into the video.
Gaming tech, eating brekkie is the gaming tech. Going for a brekkie is the gaming tech. Gaming techie is the gaming tech. Gaming techie.
Alright guys, so the first thing I want to talk about is the main reason on why I picked this up and what made me so excited about it, which is the increased battery life. And in that case, this thing delivered in spades. This new version of the Bobovr that you guys are looking at here has the battery pack here on the back. And what's awesome about this thing is that since it's the new B100 battery pack that they upgraded, it is now 10,000 milliamps battery on here, and that gives this thing enough power for me to play this thing for almost 5 hours now. Because what happens is that this battery kind of gives me about 3 to 3.5 hours of it constantly, you know, keeping the Quest charged. So if I start with the Quest 3 at 100%, this thing, I pop it in and it stays at 100% pretty much. And while the whole entire time, and those 3 hours, and I get those 3 hours of playtime, then the battery dies. And if I don't put another one on, like by just taking this out and kind of popping it off, if it dies on me and I have nothing else in the back, then I'll switch over to, you know, the built-in battery of the Quest now, and from 100 to 0 you get the usual 2 hours of battery life. So again, about 5 hours of total battery life playing Meta Horizon Worlds now, which is fantastic, without even me worrying about anything in one go. And that doesn't even consider the fact that, of course, when I get my extra battery, which I'm still waiting for because these are on back order, and I get the charging unit as well, which I'm waiting for because it's also on back order until the first couple of weeks of February, I believe, which I will do a follow-up on those. But when I get those and I can keep swapping these, you know, this last 3 hours, boom, I take it out, I pop the one that's charging in, boom, I put this on here, I put this one on the charger, this charges in about 3 hours or so, 2 to 3 hours on the new charging base for it. And then you just keep swapping them, and you basically have unlimited battery life, and I never have to worry about it again. Never have to be plugged in, which is awesome. But even right now, the fact that I get 5 hours is such a better experience than on the Quest 3, the Quest Elite strap, which did give me more battery life, but only really 3 hours, 3.5 hours of total battery life. This is giving me 5 hours or more with this whole unit, and if I keep swapping the batteries, it's basically unlimited. Also, the comfort of this thing, in my opinion, is fantastic. I've had no issues with the Elite battery strap. My face shape, luckily, doesn't really have an issue with both. I can use the Elite strap design and just put it on my head really easily, or I can use the Halo strap design that you guys are looking at here, which is what Bobovr is known for, and a lot of people like, even though they do now make their own version of the Elite strap as well that they just came out with that I saw. But I wanted to try the Halo strap, and I love the Halo strap design. I think the reason I may prefer it is because I feel like my face can get closer to the lenses as opposed to the Elite strap, just because of my facial design. So I really get into there, and I really feel like everything is pitch dark and stuff like that. But as far as the comfort goes, for me, both of them are just as comfortable. I have an issue with either one of them, and it works great. It's just the fact that I can get my face a little bit closer, it seems like, to the lenses with this Bobo strap design. But I really love it, and it's really comfortable, and the battery being on the back kind of elevates everything. It's exactly what I would want this thing to be. But what's really cool is the the fan here on the front. That's what I was really curious about, to see how this fan was actually going to perform. It doesn't really take any of your drain of your battery. Maybe a little bit of it, maybe 5 to 10 minutes of the total battery time having it running. But it really is awesome because I can feel it. Even at 50% battery, 50% fan speed, you can feel it in the front of your head, blowing some air in the front of your forehead, which is where most of the, strap is kind of taking most of its weight there on your forehead, and you can really feel it. And if you crank it to 100%, you can definitely hear the fan running. You're usually not going to hear it over your games, of course, when you have the speakers running, but you can definitely hear the fans running and definitely cooling the front of your face, which is really awesome, and it really does work, especially when I play fitness games and stuff like that. That really is useful, and I really like the side little screen here that we have, where you can just kind of press the on and off button, and it shows you the battery level really quickly, and it also shows you not only the battery level, but you can adjust the fan speed here really quick as well, which is obviously awesome to have. Now, you can also charge this thing, and it still also charge your Quest at the same time. So if you have this plugged in completely and you put the charger of your Quest right here on the back of the battery, it will first charge the Quest for a little bit, then it will charge the battery on the back to 100%, and then top off the Quest. So yes, you can leave this all plugged in, and I've gotten the Quest topped out at 100% and the battery topped out at 100% by just plugging it into the back here on the battery pack, and everything gets fully charged overnight. So you don't have to charge two things twice or anything like that, which is awesome. But I really can't wait to get that dock, though, so I can just swap batteries back and forth. But yeah, guys, my initial impressions of this thing are fantastic. It's no surprise. Everyone's been saying this since day one, how awesome this thing is. The hot swappable battery is going to be awesome when I get my extra battery and the thing in there. But the fact that I'm getting over 5 hours currently when I'm playing, Horizon Worlds or other games and stuff like that, is fantastic. It lets me play in VR without having to worry about plugging in. Gives me more battery life than the Elite strap with battery gives me on the Quest, even without swapping the batteries out. But if you keep swapping them, you basically get unlimited battery life. The fan on the front of it is awesome because it really does keep you cool, especially if you crank it from over 50% to 100. You really feel like you can feel the air blowing on your forehead there, which is awesome when you're playing VR fitness games and stuff like that. The comfort of all the materials here on the inside and the backside here are awesome, and it keeps everything, nice and formed. And if you don't like these top things that a lot of people have complained about in the past, I think they're fine. But if you don't like them, they actually made them removable now, so you can pull them right out if you want to, and not have to worry about using them if that's what you want to do. But it really is fantastic. You can even remove the facial interface on the inside and just kind of wear this without it and have it just float on your face, even though you're not going to be obviously immersed with, because you're going to see light on the sides. But you can get your face even closer to the lenses than usual and get a bigger FOV without this being plugged in. If you'd rather have a big FOV, even if you still get light on the sides, it's up to you. But this strap definitely lets you do that and still feel comfortable. So yeah, guys, I definitely recommend the Bobovr strap. It's awesome. The Elite strap still has a place for it. I love the fact that it has a dock that I've used on the Elite strap. Everything integrated. It has the batteries that it comes with for the controllers to make everything rechargeable. So I'll miss having the rechargeable batteries in that sense. where everything was on the dock and everything was positioned, which was really nice. And that's kind of the advantage of the Elite strap. And, you know, it's also the advantage that you can kind of see the battery built into the OS because it's officially a Meta product as opposed to having to see it on the side of it. So it really just depends on which one you want to do. If you like the Halo strap design or the Elite strap design, you know, it depends on what you're looking for, even though they do make the Elite strap design here as well. But if I had one choice to make right now, definitely the Bobovr, just because of the fact that I have an unlimited battery power, or even if I don't only have one battery pack and I start with that, it's still longer than the Elite strap. So I will have links down in the description below for the Elite strap design from Meta if you guys want the official version. I love that one as well. I've been using it for, you know, as long as the Quest 3 has been out, and I have no problems recommending that one for what it is. If you guys are okay with the, you know, 3-ish battery hours on it with or before you have to recharge, if you don't spend as much time in VR like I do, or if you want the Halo strap design, you will see this one down in the link below, or their new model as well, where they also have the Elite strap. So all those links will be down below if you guys want to support the channel. And if you guys have any questions about anything you guys have seen in today's video, as always, leave it down below. If not, thank you guys for watching. Until next time.